Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys. Well, we have lots to talk about, lots to discuss, so we're getting ready to do just that. Now, we have Lala Kent and Tom Schwartz, and when I say we got some to discuss, there are rumors which I thought were absolutely ridiculous that Tom Schwartz and Lala Kent might secretly be dating. Um, I'm gonna play the clips for you guys, but this to me, I thought there's no fucking way because this is not even her type. I mean, but then again, she got with Randall, but Randall had money. This ain't happening. But I'm going to break it down. You guys are going to sit there and break it down with me, and we're going to play into it, and we're going to see. But here we go. Let's do it. Smash the like button. Show some love. Not subscribed. Get subscribed. Welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2, and let's do this. All right, guys. So like I was saying, I don't think that this would ever happen. It was an anonymous source in Bravo and Cocktails who said that they are actually together, said that they see them all the time in Los Angeles, noting that Tom is always picking up the bill and urging them to come out and be honest. What? If you look at like this one says random comment left on Lala and Short's post, but I don't think it's true. They are actually together. I see them all the time at the bistro I work at, and he's always picking up the bill. They just need to come out and be honest. Okay. But then this one, by the way, she said, I got asked what Vanderpump Rules cast member I would choose as my baby daddy or my sperm donor. And I said, you, and I don't feel like you give me a hard time. And he said, I'm so easy. We don't see each other a ton, but I consider you one of my best friends. And she said, I have a very soft spot for you in my heart. I consider you like a dear friend. Yeah. So it was on the June 23rd episode where Tom and Lala chatted, and Lala admitted that if she had to choose her baby daddy from Vanderpump Rules, she picked Tom, saying that he wouldn't give her a hard time. And that's exactly what I just told you about. But fans did react to Tom Lala goals hashtag, and social media lit up with fan excitement, saying they've always been like this. If he and Lala date, it could work. Two of my all-time faves. They should totally date, and I'm so here for it. But Tom recently broke up with Sophia Scoro, and on Watch What Happens Live, he revealed that he's on good terms with his ex-wife, Katie Maloney, saying, I just saw her the other day. She looked gorgeous, and I'm happy when she's happy. But as far as right now, Lala is single. She welcomed her daughter, Sosa, via a sperm donor in September of 2024. And Tom is fresh off his breakup, and his current dynamics are just probably making people wonder what the is actually going on. But as of right now, they are both very active in different Bravo projects. We're hearing that Lala might be going on Love Hotel, and also both of them have appeared on The Valley season 2. So I think that we can analyze some of these clips and see for ourselves exactly what's being said.
Really think that you may be a good match with Lexi Wood.
That's probably the person I know the least. I don't know anything about
Well,
Lexi.
she's new.
Oh.
She's new to the Bravo universe, but you know who she is, right?
Yeah, I met her. She was in the house when I was staying there.
She has like a pretty hefty resume of A-list celebrities that she's dated.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
That's a flex.
Freaking Victoria Beckham's son.
She's got a roster.
And she's stunning. I think that you guys would be like a really cute match.
How's your roster, Lala?
Empty. It's empty as fuck.
She's still looking for a paper and pen.
Well,
so I have supermodel toes. They're very long. I would play with different kinds of sausages with my feet.
Okay,
I fucking hate
you're
that.
niching down. I like this. I'm in.
So then if I don't make any money, it's like, well, no shit, you didn't make any money. Look at what you were doing. And then if you did make a ton of money, you're like, holy shit, this was genius. There's no downside. So I have supermodel toes. They're very... Do you feel like you get a lot of passes? Like when you look at your... Do you feel like you get a lot of passes? Like when you look at your behavior in the past, do you feel like people have given you a lot of passes?
Yeah. Lisa is a ball buster, though. She always holds me accountable. Like, She's the first person to give me constructive criticism. But she's been a good mentor. I don't want to say anything bad about Lisa. She's a legend. I wish she'd go back on Housewives. I'd love to see her on Housewives.
I
again.
know, you and me both.
I just watched. Did you watch last season?
Of course, I watch every season.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm obsessed.
I never watched a full season before from beginning to end, and I did.
Last but not least,
I feel like Katie, has really given you grace while also holding you accountable. And I think it's huge that you guys can still maintain I would say a pretty healthy friendship.
Yeah. Oh my, I've got nothing but love and respect for her.
How does the dog situation go? Do you guys still switch the dogs off?
No, I just keep them. And
Yeah.
we discussed this, and she can come see them anytime she wants. She wants to take them for a week or a month or whatever. But I was always kind of the primary caretaker. But we love them equally, of course.
Yeah.
But she just thought it'd be better if they stay with me, and I'm so okay with that. They're my best friends.
you know, honestly, I think that personally, I think that first of all, again, that is not Lala's type. I love Tom Schwartz. I think that Tom Schwartz is like the biggest sweetheart. Jason and I love Lala. We've only had good experiences with Lala and never, ever anything negative. So I just want to kind of preface it by saying that. However, this dynamic is definitely not something that is happening. But this dynamic too is something I wanted to talk about. Thank you to the Shade Room.
Marrying her.
Absolutely. I
You're
said
right,
to her
Maria.
in one of my text messages to her, because she didn't respond because I kept asking, why did you file for divorce? And she wouldn't say anything. I tried to reach her mom. Her mom would not respond either. I later figured out this felt like a coup. You know, when I don't know if you're familiar with. I'm familiar. You know, I say it because I'm from Nigeria, and that we were ruled at one point by the military, and so every so often when you want to change leadership, the president, you stage a coup.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was totally blindsided. I was no member of her family, whether on the mother's side or on the father's side, reached out to me. And the only person I actually reached out to was her mom, and she didn't respond. And so I essentially sent her a text message. I said this was a $5 million rehab project that I took on. She never shared her concerns or issues with me before filing for divorce. If you're married, I've been married quite a bit. I think I understand a little bit about the dynamics of I should understand a little bit about the dynamics of a relationship. You discuss issues and say, hey, if this does not change or something does not happen, this is what might come of it.
Mm-hmm.
We never had those discussions, and I'm happy to share with you text messages where I was essentially blindsided by the divorce filing.
I was actually going to ask you if this was something that you saw coming, if conversations had been had prior. What do you think Porsha's reason was to file for divorce?
I think I was targeted.
In what way?
I was targeted from day one for financial reasons. When I filed for divorce from my previous, ex-wife, she was in my DM praying for me. And I think I was in a vulnerable position at that time, and I entertained it. And so it just kind of snowballed from there. Getting engaged in 30 days, who does that? I was out of my goddamn mind to have done that. And of course, I'm paying dearly for it.
Wow. Do you regret marrying her?
Okay. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please, when it comes to Lala and Schwartz, but then also when it comes to Simon Guobadia speaking out on Porsha Williams. There are a lot of opinions, a lot of things being said. So, yeah, you better believe we're going to dive into it. I love you guys. We'll see you so very soon. Smash the like button, show some love, and bye.